How's it going, everyone? The Thursday injury report from the Packers has been released, and somehow this list is just a tad bit longer than it was yesterday. Now, due to the fact of how long this list is and some status is not changing, if you want a full detail of every player and their injury status, you can look at yesterday's video right here and see about every player and what's going on with them potentially. So, getting right into it, Jaire Alexander still limited participant with that shoulder injury. No change on his status, and we pretty much won't know till game time. Devondre Campbell, same thing, did not participate and didn't participate yesterday with that neck injury. We'll see how he goes tomorrow, but it seems like based off the tweet and how things are going, he's probably not going to participate, but we'll see what happens during Friday's practice. Then A.J. Dillon and Kingsley Enagbare both were limited participants yesterday, and the same thing for today, so no change in their status. Now, Elton Jenkins didn't participate yesterday, was a limited participant today, so improved, but once again, the coaches kind of just rest him from Wednesday's practice, and then Thursday and Friday kind of uptick it a little bit, so just to kind of pace him so he's good for game time. Next up, Aaron Jones, same thing, limited participant yesterday and today, still has a knee and finger injury. Has been no negative disimprovement, so he should be good to go this Sunday. Caleb Jones, this is actually a new injury as he wasn't on the injury list yesterday. Has a foot injury and an illness, did not participate, and we'll see how his progress is tomorrow and if he's in danger, but as of right now, they have just listed him with a foot and an illness. Next up, Luke Musgrave also was not on the injury list yesterday, but is on it today. Now, he was on IR, and they designated him to return today, and he's going to have that 21-day practice window, which pretty much puts him to return at the wildcard week. Now, he's not going to come back this week, but he does have a good chance of coming back next week. We are at a full 53-man roster, so with any of the three players that are currently designated to return, there will have to be another roster move in whether a player is getting released or sent to the practice squad on waivers. There will have to be a roster move made to make room for these players. But as of right now, Luke Musgrave is on track to come back, but they're going to kind of take it a little slow considering he did have a lacerated kidney, and that's a pretty serious internal injury for a player. Well, really for anyone. So we'll take it day by day. Don't expect him back this week. Next week has a better chance, though. Next up on the second half of this list, though, after Luke Musgrave, we have Jonathan Owens, TJ Slayton, Luke Tenuta, Quay Walker, Dontavian Wicks, and Emmanuel Wilson, who are all limited participants yesterday and is today and is on track to be good or at least questionable for the game on Sunday. Then you have Jayden Reed, Darnell Savage, and Christian Watson, who didn't participate today or yesterday. They're currently on track to probably not start, especially with Christian Watson with that hamstring. He's pretty much a no-brainer at this current pace that he's not going to start. And Darnell Savage and Jayden Reed, their outlooks aren't looking good because usually when you have back-to-back practices, it doesn't usually shine a good light that you're going to start. Now, Jayden Reed has played through a lot of injuries, especially with that chest injury the past few weeks, but with that new toe injury, apparently this is more serious and could hamper him and prohibit him from play. So we'll see on Friday if any of these players practice in any capacity. Definitely not Christian Watson. I don't see that happening. But at least Jayden Reed and Darnell Savage. We'll see what happens Friday. Then over on the Carolina Panthers side, pretty much there's been no change on their injury report over from yesterday, except they did take off two players that were on the injury list who did not participate. Now, those were mainly just veteran rest or just a rest day for them. So now, come Thursday, they're now practicing and they're off the injury list. That would be cornerback Troy Hill and wide receiver Adam Thielen. So they're going to be expected to suit up. Really, the one they're kind of looking at is like Brian Burns. He's their biggest player that's out currently, not participating with an illness and just some type of illness running rampant in the Carolina Panthers locker room, who's currently knocked out 5 of their players. But still early, and like I said in my last video, I kind of do expect them to start this Sunday because it's a long time between Wednesday and Sunday. And that wraps up the update of our injury report. Yes, it's gotten a little longer, and we're starting to see a little bit of a clearer picture. It's starting to look like Devondre Campbell, Jayden Reed, Darnell Savage, Christian Watson won't be playing this Sunday, currently with how their practices are going. I'm more interested in Jayden Reed to see if he'll practice on Friday, at least in some capacity, and be good to go. If he doesn't practice Friday, I feel like he'll be doubtful, but we'll see what happens Friday. But let me know what you think down in the comments. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, go Pack Go.